How's it going, everyone? Day 7. Day 7, 8:45 a.m. Woke up at a bit more of a reasonable time. Reasonable being later, because honestly, I think waking up at like 6, 7 a.m. is a bit too early. What am I talking about? That's actually fine. Maybe 4, 5 a.m. is a bit too early. I was actually waking up around then too. But, feeling a bit better. A lot better, actually. Still a little headache, but I don't know if that's because I'm just dehydrated and hungry. I just came back from the konbini, so I got good old protein shake. Got this premium what is this? Omusubi? Onigiri? I always get them mixed up. Rice bowl. And chicken. You would not believe how hard it is to find just like a cooked piece of chicken in America. You either have to get raw chicken or like a pack of cooked chicken at like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or something, or you gotta get like a Chipotle bowl that's like $20 USD. There's no like in between. But here in Japan, here in Tokyo, you just get one of these, you just open the packet, you can just eat it straight up. Wow. Like, game changer. They have these. I mean, of course, America has like tons of protein shakes too, so that's not really like a special thing. But if you haven't noticed, I'm pretty like uppity this morning. I know yesterday I was kind of like, a bit down in the dumps. Language learning is hard. Boo-hoo. But today we're going at it. It's a new day, new me, and I have our first private language tutoring session coming up at 10 a.m. So in about an hour. So I got to eat this quickly. I'm going to watch some comprehensible input videos. I did watch one last night right before I went to bed. I was like so tired. But as I was watching it, I was like, yo, I actually kind of understand like what she's saying. Just really basic stuff like, where is this house? What is this? I want to make a bit more of an effort to make these videos a bit more engaging. So, on the walk to the cafe where we're going to have the little tutoring session, I'll film a little bit. I'll take shots of cool landscapes, cool buildings. Because I say this is a diary. I say this is, day 5, day 6, day 7, but I'm not really like showing my day, aren't I? So I just thought maybe it'd be nice. Maybe have a little music intro. I don't know if I want to get too crazy with that yet, but something like that, just to make it a bit more fun. And I think day 7 is the perfect day to start doing that. So I'm gonna eat this and then head out to the lesson. Super pumped. Oh my god. What's up? I'm here at the cafe where I literally just had my first private tutor session. And it was fantastic. My brain hurts in like the best way. We basically did sort of a quick tour through a little bit of the Genki 1 textbook, which is really cool because Genki 1 is also the textbook we're going to be using at the Kodo Academy classes. So I got a little bit of a preview of sort of what I'll learn, and yeah, just standard stuff like saying what this is, what that is, kore wa, sore wa, dore wa. And then we even got into some more sort of like not advanced, but just, different ways to connect sentences together using like to and mo particles along with de and te. There's all these like weird edge cases, with these particles and endings and such that I feel like there's really no other way, at least for me, that I think I will sort of understand them other than consuming a lot of material and just like constant review and constant like reminders. I've sort of realized that like while it's helpful for me to get breakdowns and read explanations in English of like, okay, we do this in this specific situation and then we change it for like this other situation. I feel like it's helpful to get that breakdown, but it's not really helpful in terms of remembering because you kind of like read it and then you just like forget it. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like you need to supplement the conscious learning with the sort of inputs, comprehensible, whatever. You need to supplement it with actual material that you're looking at, reviewing, listening to, watching, etc. So I think I really want to try my best to just like ramp up the amount of actual Japanese input that I'm getting, because I think the real sort of learning happens, and I think this is what Anki is also based on, where when you remember something just as you're about to forget it, it sort of stays in your mind much longer. Because it's sort of like your brain's like, I was just about to forget this, but then I had to like pick it back up. It must be important, right? And I think if you're just constantly reviewing material, looking at and getting Japanese inputs, you are going to discover, rediscover common verb endings and forms and grammar points and whatnot. Very similar to how you picked up your first language as a baby, as a kid. I remember I was a voracious reader in kindergarten, primary school, mostly high school, and I think I credit to like all the books and all the hours that I spent reading to my very sort of intuitive understanding of like English grammar. I think what ends up happening is when you consume enough material and you understand it, you begin to develop a sense of what feels right. And that's the ultimate goal, right? It's like you don't want to be actually trying to rote memorize all these like endings and such. You want to be kind of exposed to them and kind of have that structure in terms of, okay, this is what this role this plays and this is what the English translation of this could look like and whatnot. But so much, I'm discovering that so much of Japanese doesn't have clear direct translations to English. It's more of just like a, how do I say it? Like it's more of a vibe thing than anything else. So that's something I'm sort of constantly learning about in terms of Japanese. But yeah, the lesson went really well. I think now it's sort of on me to like take what I learned and try to get down as much as possible, like what it is, and then review it. So yeah, I think now I'll probably head back home or maybe find, I don't know, I was thinking of finding somewhere else to like chill at, but I don't really know where else to go. I'm not really hungry. But I'm sure I'll find something to do. If not, I think it's just a good time to go back home and review, wind down a bit. Sorry, I'm just thinking a lot. It was a really good lesson and my brain is just kind of like... So we made it back to the hotel, and wow, it is incredibly surprising how exhausting it is to walk just like 15 minutes. It's not really the heat, it's more the humidity. But anyway, we made it. I, of course, got my Pocari Sweat here. I want to kind of do a brain dump of everything that we went over in the lesson, and then begin working on a system/app that will allow me to basically input everything that I am learning, whether it be through TikToks, through in-person instruction, through YouTube videos, whatever, and put it into a system that can remember the context of where I learned it, keep track of the actual words themselves. If it's kanji, I want it to have the furigana, obviously the definitions. Basically, think of it like an AI companion for my Japanese learning journey. Something like that, at least. Because I'm using ChatGPT a lot. Every day I'm asking, how do I say this? Can you break this down? And I'm learning. I learn a lot, but I don't remember everything because I'm not forced to recall it. That's where Anki comes in. That's where spaced repetition comes in. But flashcards ain't it, man. Come on, it's 2025 and you're flipping flashcards? Come on, no. We can do better than that. I can build something better than that. So I will. And I'll document it. For now, though, I think I just need a 10-15 minute breather. Oh, man. But yeah, man, I am hype. I am so hype. I think I'll work on the app a bunch, like over the weekend. Keep putting these videos out, documenting the progress. But I think this is where it really starts to take off. Day 7. Day 7, right before week 2 begins. Wow, it's already been basically a week. It's pretty crazy. What a week. What a week it's been. I have to say I'm very proud. I'm very excited. I'm very tired. A lot of things.